Hey, hi. Today is Tuesday, September 27th. Some people claim that today is a drastic day and could be planets colliding and all kinds of things. So if it is, let me remind you, I love you. I love all of you. All right, now, more importantly, many of you over the years have asked me, what can I do? What can I do to help? And today is the day that you have something very definitely that you can do to help. What is happening is we are petitioning the Obama administration to examine the government's failure to investigate and prosecute the Church of Scientology's crimes, frauds, and abuses. Okay? And I'm going to put the link in here that you just have to click on and you can sign up for it. It's really important. We're trying to get so many signatures by September 14th. So it's something you need to do now. And I want you to, if you can, I mean, it's obviously up to you, but it's a very important thing. I mean, just getting the recognition alone that this many people have an interest in this is going to do something, right? And you don't have to put your whole name. If you want to stay anonymous, you can put your initials. I'm going to put a link, A, to sign up for it, and B, a link so you can see how other people have signed up for it. You can also sign up for it and then go into your profile at the bottom and change like the town you're in or something like that if you're worried about that. So it won't show up like that. Now, why is this important? Well, first of all, let's remember my original statement, right? The reason why I wore these horns is because I knew the Church of Scientology would lie about me leaving. I escaped out in 2000, in July, and they chased me across the country. And I bought these horns. And I bought them because I knew they would lie at Flag in Clearwater and say, oh, Tori's just out there handling the critics. So I wore my horns saying, no. I'm not out handling the critics. I am with the critics. Now, that was in 2000. And I said to David Miscavige, there's an army out here, pal, in Magoo Dancing in Boston. I made it, Mark Bunker made a video, Magoo Dancing in Boston. And I said to Miscavige on the video, there's an army out here. And there was then. It was a pretty big army, I thought, of critics, people who'd never even been in the Church of Scientology, who were fighting for free speech on the net because Scientology was working to stop it. I know personally about that, and I've made many videos about it on my YouTube site. The other thing they do that I really think is important for you to sign it, they scam people out of money all the time. Here they are. Come on in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's the Church of Scientology, and we're here to help you. Right. And I've got some great land that you can buy, too, if you're interested in that. So, no. They've ripped off thousands and thousands, millions and millions and millions of dollars from people. When you give them the money, they say, if you want it back, you can get it back. But now there's tons of people out who are asking for their money back. And we're talking about money that's just on account. It's like a savings account, right? It's their money. They gave it to the church thinking they were going to use it. Now they've left. They want their money back. Will the church give it to them? No. Will the church even talk to them? No. Are they a church? No. Not in my mind. They're a cult. They don't act like a church. They don't look like a church. They aren't a church. Okay? They don't have beliefs. They don't have faiths. They don't believe in anything except L. Ron Hubbard, right? And they don't really even believe in that. Hubbard said it's not a belief system. It's a science of the mind. That's how I got into it, because he said it was a science of the mind. It was an applied philosophy, right? If he said it was a religion, I would have been on my way. I wasn't interested in it. They switched it really big time into a religion when Larry Wallersheim was going to sue them and take a lot of their money, or some of the other suits. It was like having to do with suits, and it was like, whoa, we got to get rid of the money. So they switched corporations. They're very tricky this way. They break up families all the time. It's one of the major reasons I started speaking out. People were calling in Clearwater, begging us to help them get in touch with their children or their loved ones, their wives or their mothers or their fathers or their husbands. It was awful. And it has been awful. I also am asking you, I know 7 young people who've taken their own lives. That's in honor of them, at least. Sign this petition that the Church of Scientology is looked into. I know a cast of thousands, as my brother said, who are dead, who died very young, way too young, in the Church of Scientology. Okay? What was that about? There are people locked up in Hemet, California, or Gilman Hot Springs, which is out in Hemet, California, right? They're locked up in the SP Hall. David Miscavige has beaten people up. People have spoken about that on television, on major television, on Nightline, right? But no one is looking into it. And the excuse is, well, they're a religion, they've made up their own mind. No, come on. Sign this petition, okay? Get this around. Pass it around to your Facebook. Put it to your email friends. Get it to your family and friends. I say open it up to the media. Send links to the media. Send links to churches. Because I know churches are kind of ticked off that the Church of Scientology has tax exemption when they're a total business. You have to pay for every single level in the Church of Scientology. You have to. There's no, they call it a donation, but that is a complete BS. You have to pay for it. It is a business. They should not give tax exemption. There's a lot of things that should be, there's crimes and fraud and just abuse. Them, raking in these young kids, lying to them. If you are a young person, do not join the Church of Scientology until you read, look, and listen on the internet. And they will say don't, and you have to think of this. Why is it we, ex-Scientologists and critics and anonymous, independents, people around the world can say, look at both sides, make up your own mind, and why is it that the Church of Scientology says, no, don't talk to Tori, don't talk to Arnie, don't talk to any of these people, anonymous, they're all this and that, and blah, 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 don't look, don't listen, stop, ooh, ah, ooh. Hello? What's wrong with that picture? I can see it, you can see it, you know what it is. So please, I'm asking you to sign this petition today, pass it around, link it to others, so we get the thousands and thousands of signatures we need so that they see it, okay? And if you're in another country, sign it anyway. It doesn't matter. It's the visual image of this many people have this much interest in this thing, okay? It's a simple thing. One last thing, if you've ever written the White House, I tried to sign up, and then it wouldn't go through, so then I tried to create an account. It said your email address is being used. So I thought, I bet you I've written them before, which I had. So I just said I need a new password. So if that happens, just get a new password. They'll send you one, and then boop, it went through. I'm number 712, or 712. So anyway, get on the list, send it, and pass it around, okay? And thank you all a million times for everything you do. I love you guys, and happy Tuesday. Bye-bye.